Okay, let's begin day 5 of class matches. So far, 2 defeats, 18 wins. I did make the calculations on how much points you lose when you lose a win streak, and it seems pretty catastrophic. I think overall it's around 85 points compared to just keeping the win streak. If you account for what you lose for losing the match on top of all the accumulated lose streak points that you don't get. So it's basically impossible to catch up to people that don't drop a game, but if people do make a couple mistakes, I might do well. It's funny to start a day at rank 51. It's not an experience I've had before, so hopefully we will win all our games and then go a little bit higher on this list. But we'll see how it goes. I can only do as well as I'm prepared for, so let's go into it. Okay, enemy Niv'Lu. I don't like that. She's very good. One thing that I find funny is that the longer this goes, the more my matches are long to queue up. So it does show that there is an effort from the game to queue you up with enemy players of a similar rank. So this time, 3 enemy mages. That's not good for our Niv'Lu, but it might be good for our friendly neighborhood Frederika. So we'll try to sharpshoot them as much as possible. They seem to have a really good setup designed to make their characters survive a long while. From here, not immediately in their range, so no big deal. How strong is she? Oh gosh, very strong, very fast, very accurate. That's a scary one. Mainly resistant to magic, so my Niv'Lu might struggle a little bit against her, but outside of that, it's not the end of the world. Now, what about the other guys? Macherie, I don't know what she'll do. Oh my god, 50% missile resistance and 45 defense. You know what? I might have met a team that will just completely destroy me. Especially since they can be resistant to status effects as well. 48 defense, 40% missile resist. Yeah, they are very well equipped to deal with my team. Macherie is not immune to stop, Black Witch Helena is, but they can use Calamity Guard to increase their own resistances. And then they can not really heal, but they will probably use a barrier on turn 1, Light's Blessing. So it's not a good matchup against us at all. 2 of their characters are very resistant. We must try to sharpshoot Black Witch early on, and then kill potentially Macherie and Niv'Lu with our own Niv'Lu. But we don't know what their Niv'Lu has in terms of passives. She might have the... I am searching for my word. Oh my god, Boon of the Lion on top. Yeah, they will try to rush us using their higher resistances, I think. That does not protect you from stop, or at least I didn't see it come through. No stop resistance, so that's probably our best odds here, stopping them with Shadow Links when they get too close. Yeah, that might actually be it. Do they have 97 Faith? They probably do, so... yeah, that's probably our best bet against their team. Now, they are closing in on us. There's not really any reason for me to make a move towards them at that point. I'll just play it as safe as I can. Shadow Links has the extra mobility. Again, they're going to be coming into our team, so let's just stay grouped and get every buff we can. That seems like the wisest course of action. From here... I'll just take as much extra damage as I can. I know I'll need a bunch of hits before I start dealing serious damage, so aimed fire is not a bad move. And then they probably want to split up their team a little bit. Nope, they're staying grouped. They want as much agility from affinity as they can. Clearly, it's an experienced player, so I have to be very careful. The way they're currently moving, I might move to the left side of the map. If Niv'Lu gets in Shadow Link's range, I will have a good shot. Oh man, accuracy up. Not good for me. Please don't kill me. I'll do the free action invocation for some extra agility. Speed will be critical in this match. Am I still out of their range? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh gosh, I think she can hit me from there if she uses her Arithmetician sub ability, which she might have, might not, I don't know. But I don't want to give any chances, so we'll just move there for now. Now, what about them? Okay, they're moving to the side a little bit further from our team. That's nice. We might get 1 or 2 hits off before they arrive. They're probably going to use either defense up or agility up. I think these are the two best. But she could try to use the mini Keenblade CT buff ability as well. Niv'Lu is a very good character in terms of all the buffs she has. There's a cast time that is her defense buff or CT up buff. Then Macherie has used Calamity Protection. What is she going to do now? Where can I reach? I'm not sure. Oh, they're not going into my team. Interesting. So they're going to give me the chance to shoot a couple times. That might be good. And they're casting a buff. Not sure which one that is. Now, I do not want my Shadowlings to take any unnecessary risk. Let's just give ourselves a little bit more attack. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. Yeah, I'm safe for now, counting their range. So I'll just stay there. They have to be the ones going into me the way their team is designed. So Barrage can actually hit 2 of them. Basically doesn't do any damage to the well, but that's pretty good damage on Black Witch. So first arrow's out. I'm okay with that damage. Am I in their range? Well, I mean, if she manages to take a double turn on me, but I don't think that'll happen, so I'll stay here. Rejuvenation. Oh, shoot. That's actually a really good heal from Macherie. Considering the healing down from that map, I'm impressed and very scared. I did break the first barrier, though. And then there's the CT up on top of it. Yeah, very, very scary team. She doesn't loop me yet, but I definitely have to move back on my next turn. Then Niv'Lu could use either her own mini Quicken or Agility up on everybody. Again, I think that's the best case scenario for them. Now, if she moves too close, I might be able to hit her with my own Niv'Lu, so that's something they have to take into account. And it's probably what's slowing down their own advance. So she uses Law of Speed Reading for some extra CT, and now, if I go there, I cannot hit anyone yet, but I will put myself in danger. So what I'll choose to do is use my own Law of Speed Reading and make sure that when they close in, I have a good shot at getting a turn. So, and we won't move. Again, conserving CT for the critical moment. If I go there, I think I'm just going to lose Shadowlings for no good reason. If I'm there, they can kill me still. So you know what, we'll stay there and renew Dragon Standard and not take a turn. Again, conserving CT and not getting into their range for no reason. From here, Barrage will this time hit everyone, but see how little damage that does. The good thing is it breaks barriers every time. Now, if I don't move, 1, 2, 3, pretty sure this time I have to move, otherwise they will hit me, so I'll put her into a safer spot. My Frederika is only really good at the beginning of the match, because to finish these two, I'll have to use my other characters. They'll probably use healing and CT up. Oh my god, she heals so much! And now small practice. I think it's the fact that the healing down map reduces healing power, and she has a healing power up passive, which gives them a pretty huge buff. Now, from there, she can only hit my Shadowlings if she's Arithmetician sub, but I don't think she has a good enough accuracy to do that. So instead, they're going to stay grouped, move forward again, incrementally. I can stop either Niv'Lu or Macherie. Between the two, I'm not sure which one is more important. I think Macherie because she heals too much, but Niv'Lu also such a good character, so I don't know. Earthen Invocation, so that's some single target resistance up on everybody. If they don't move forward, I'll just keep shooting. I don't care. So they have to move, yeah. Is she managing to stay out of range from Shadowlings? I think so. They probably want to get the first hit off, but I just love her presence here because just her being here makes it much more difficult for their team to potentially close in on ours. Now our own Niv'Lu, still very safe. What do I want to use? I think I just want to use the Earthen Invocation of our own. And now, let's see. 1, 2, 3. She is in range. 1, 2, 3. If she's a Arithmetician, she's in range as well. So let's move there. Last possible second. Shadowlings, again, I can either go in and die shortly afterwards, or stay safe, keep getting my unit affinity as high as possible. I'm really playing the chicken game here. I don't necessarily like that, but I think it's critical in this matchup that I do it. So we'll conserve a little bit of CT again. Where can we reach? That's a good question. We can still hit the Black Witch Helena, and then deal basically 0 damage to to the other one. Their team is so powerful in terms of their tankiness. If I did not have Shadowlings in this matchup, they would have already won, because they would have reached me. I would not have had the stop threat or any threat, and then it would have been over. Pretty sure she's an Arithmetician as well, because she has not shown us any Spellblade ability. So now all her barriers are up, but still has Protect and Shell for a bunch of turns, which is not something I can remove. And then I've reduced my own threat range. Oh yeah, she is Arithmetician. So now we have the confirmation. Basically doesn't heal at all, and only 24 turns left. So let's see. I find it a bit weird the way they're moving. I thought they would try to rush us, but instead they're just playing it slow and steady, slowly getting to our team. That's probably another CT buff and healing. I do not want to move because I want to conserve my own CT. And either way, if she gets to us, or should I move? I don't think I should. I'll just stay there. But I'll face them. Now, what about my Luel? Yeah, no. No matter what I try, I kill myself. So let us simply play it safe. Use another Law of Speed reading. No. More agility. Which one is that? Free action. There we go. And more AP on Frederika is also a pretty good thing. And then should we move back a little bit? Yeah, I'll move back a bit. Okay, timed out. That's bad. Pretty sure with the CT up, their Black Witch will now move there, and as an Arithmetician, she can hit Luel. So that's pretty bad. But let's see just how this takes shape. Oh, are they finally moving in Shadowlings' range? Yes. No, because of the elevation difference. So I don't think I can use Shadow Tether from there. Okay, some more agility. The second they reach our team, we'll be able to see the incredible difference in damage. And I'm pretty sure this will be really bad for us. Now, I need to move there if I want to hit her, but I think that places me in danger. It does deal some okay damage, but not that good. I think I'll just use Aimed Fire again, give myself a little bit more damage overall. And then if I stay there, they're probably going to use some kind of mini Quicken, but I'll conserve CT. I think it's the most important thing I can do. It's the one advantage my team has over theirs, is I always save up a little bit of CT on my movements. Hopefully she can't one-shot me with the Arithmetician attacks. It's much weaker than her own attacks, and right now she can only hit me with a, Dark Rub. Yeah. Misses Shadowlings, deals half of my other character's HP, which is pretty bad. From there, decent damage. I think if I move here, I'm in a safe spot from Macherie, and I can deal pretty decent damage to Black Witch. So we'll do that. And then the blind, not a bad status to land either. So one hit given. And if I move Luel here, I'm basically trading potentially my own Luel's life, which is really risky. But I'm taking out the Black Witch. But I need my Luel if I want to have a shot at winning. Oh man, that's a tough call. Can I land my Gift of Knowledge? No, I can't. So you know what? That means she can't reach me either, so I'll just stay here and use my CT up ability. And wait, because I'm pretty sure Sharpshoot will take out the Black Witch. Yeah, so no need to take any unnecessary risks. She's finally out. We've been a, I don't know, camping cheeser fighter, but then again, that's the way the matchup is going to go. Oh shit, did I make a mistake? Yeah, I made a terrible mistake. She can now Law of Geoabsorption my entire team. Why could I not reach her then? And she can. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I could have reached her with Lovedew Absorption. Huh. Big misplay on my part. Unless... yeah, pretty sure that just threw my game. Because if my Luel dies here, there's no way that we kill their character. But I don't think Macherie can hit Shadow Links, which is pretty good. That means I get to stop whoever I want afterwards, as long as Luel dodges the incoming attack, which we'll see. Man, I misplayed that so poorly. Very, very, very sad. Let's see what I can make happen here. Arm Shot cannot hit anyone. Vital Sharp Shot basically deals no damage. So from there, what are my options? I think my best thing is just Poison Arrow onto her and hope that it lands. Yeah, let's do that. Even if she dispels it, it's still a pretty good thing. Now, should I move? No position is truly safe, but I'll still move there. I think that's the best bet. Then I need to stop one of them, and then I'll probably just die after I did that. Let's see, Shadow Tether, 87% chance to stop. Onto her, it's probably the same thing. 87% chance. Who do I want to prioritize? I think I have a better shot at killing Macherie than I do at killing Luel. So let's do that. Macherie will then use her guaranteed hit ability, take out Shadow Links. It's such a bad matchup for me. Hallowed Ray takes me out, gets some more defense, which I can hardly deal with. Then how do I do anything here? I'm almost out of AP. If I go there, I can double shot her for basically no damage, or I can Poison Arrow the enemy Macherie, perhaps? No, that's not great. They all have their own barriers as well, so I guess I'll just do that. Take her barriers out, and wait for Macherie to get into my range. I have to kill her and not take damage. I don't know how I can do it. She's going to use her hallowed thing again, deal crazy damage. Yeah, I just don't have the damage to kill them. And I misplayed with Luel. Had I not forgot or miscalculated my range, it would have been way better. Now, as long as Luel survives, they win. And I think 4 turns are going to happen before my next turn. So with the Curata, they can keep her alive. That's my final turn. Even if I kill her, it's going to be a draw. And I can't kill her. So, GG, enemy. You outlived the damage from my entire team, which is pretty impressive. So here we go. They won. With this, I think I'm officially out of the top 10, which is a shame. But losing to that team, I cannot be angry. It was a really good enemy team. So I was just outdrafted in the previous match. Let's see what happens this time. The good thing, if we can say something is good about that, is that I had not built a full win streak yet. So this loss actually hurts me less than than if it happened later on. And then I don't know what's wrong with the matchmaking. It keeps doing that. Match me with a really tough opponent and then throw me a freebie. Like, that's a auto-on enemy. That's not even a match. It's basically just a slaughterhouse where we'll slowly kill every member of the enemy team without them being able to do anything. But hey, let's still play it fairly carefully. I should at least take a look at their vision cards to see how accurate they all are. They do have a bunch of very strong characters. Bahamut, for some reason, because even though they're not... Oh, they are running Yuna, so that's it. Yuna, some extra evasion. Okay, sure. And then Tidus probably has his own VC. Yes, he does. So they're all very strong units. They're just on auto, which means they're weak by themselves. Let's see. Illusion? Sure. So he wants to be evadey Tidus. That's fine. My team doesn't suffer any lack of accuracy. Let's give our own barrier. Stay there because auto enemies will always rush to me no matter what happens. So I don't have to commit in any way. Warrior of Light, I wonder what level he's at. 115, so pretty high level enemy team as well. Re-raise on Tidus, have to keep that in mind. Let's give ourselves the extra evasion. Just stay there. Stop resistance will be really good versus Warrior of Light as well. Aimed fire for extra damage whenever we use anything. That's done. Then, since they're coming, I don't need to move. I'll just use the Invocation of Free Action, get a little bit more AP and agility on everyone. Tidus will move forward, use Illusion again. Oh, he's not even moving forward. That's pretty funny. Well then, I guess I can begin hitting them. Nah, not really, huh? I'll just go there, use it's a semi. I don't need it. It's a semi against them. I'll use Dragon Skin and get a Crystal for more AP on Shadow Links and an easier stop in the near future. I did say that I did not need It's a semi, but if I get one-shot by an enemy, I'll be a little bit mad. Frederika can begin throwing out the barrages, deal a little bit of damage to Yuna. Not a one-shot, but close enough. Warrior of Light then uses Resist Magic, because I guess he wants to do that. Can we land anything? I don't think so, huh? Only Frederika has enough range to actually do anything from there. So what do I want to do? I guess I'll just use the... I'm not sure, actually. I'll just use it as an invocation. So that when they move forward, we're ready to do something. And then this position might be bad because Yuna might be able to just AoE us, but I feel like Yuna's going to be dead long before anything else happens. Actually, no, she'll probably throw the limit break. No, she's going to be on healing duty because she's Auto Yuna. Seems to take a while before they play, so I'm guessing the enemy has disconnected. Especially Odo. Odo does not take long. Yeah, it is taking a long while, huh? Well, let's see what happens. Odo cannot, like, lose a turn by not playing, right? I've never seen that happen. Yeah, they left. Okay, so match 2 done. On to match 3. Fighting a Diamond Master, Chi. Not a player I'm familiar with. They seem to be using Missile Niv'Lu, so I'm guessing it's going to be with Fred and 9S or some combination of those units. Oh, Fred and Black Witch. Don't do that! I can't close in onto a Black Witch with my Luel. That's actually pretty bad for me. Well, let's begin throwing out our buffs and see what the enemy team has in store for us. Very fast. They're really built for missile damage. Okay, 20% missile resist. What about her? Yep, very, very fast. A bit of missile resist. And then she's pretty tanky with 31 defense, which is not good for me, and 30% missile resistance. So I'll have a tough time killing the Black Witch, and they'll probably be camping forever. Aimed fire, and then Frederika will use bells. Their Fred is faster than mine, which I don't like. What's the difference? 2 points of agility. Oh, God. Not what I expected, player. You are a very aggressive person, and while I respect that, I'm sad because I think I just lost. What can I do? Well, they have not used Revitalize, which means right now is my time to do something. And then I'll play my next turn before they do, which is a good thing. I'll use my barrier because we have to. And should I move forward? I think I should. I think I have to, actually. So we'll do that. And then the Black Witch plays. They will probably move there, use Knight's Blessing on everybody. I never thought that Frederika would not use bells. So knowing, if I had guessed that, I should have moved my Shadow Links in a safer position. Zombie Transformation, not nice, but not Knight's Blessing, which is much better. Now, is she the bells user? I don't care if she hits the well. Yeah, she's the Knight's Blessing user. That's pretty bad. Now, what should I do? If I move there, throw out a barrage, I'm hitting only one person. But if I move there and throw out a barrage, I'm hitting 2 of them, which is what I'll pick. Poof, decent hit. Now their Fred is out of AP. She'll probably use bells and run away. Yep, bells. Now run back there, I guess. Or there, maybe? Or maybe she'll conserve CT, but that would mean I can kill her with my Luel pretty shortly, so it would be a weird play. Let's see. What's my good move? Yeah, she seems to be conserving CD. Well, it would make her go before my own Fred, so they'll get a hit off. And then she can move there, use her Arithmetician attack to deal some damage. That's an interesting play. And I can't even reach them easily from there, so it might actually be the winning play for them. Let's see what they choose. Yeah, she's casting something. So what is she casting? From there, I don't know. I think she could be pre-casting something in an area that I move in. And it's basically impossible for me to reach them at that point. So what should I do? I think it's the Invocation of Free Action. No. The Law of Speed Reading. The one that gives me basically extra CT is going to be very good here. Because it might make me go before the Black Witch on her next turn. I miscalculated their range, it would seem, which is not good. How could she land that? 1, 2, 3. Oh no, that's a basic thing. I'm playing too quickly here, taking unnecessary risks. I'm also still grouped for Spider's Reign, but that does basically nothing on my Niv'Lu. But now what she can do is Barrage, which, wow, their damage is so high, so surprising, and very scary. Now they're going to move back, obviously, to a safer spot. I can barrage them all, if they're staying there, but in their new position, I cannot barrage them all. And if I want to hit more than one person, I have to move into a risky position. So let's see, what should I do? I feel like I'm misplaying today. Losing 2 matches that I should not have lost is really bad. They went faster, they killed us. I misread the range from the pre-casting from their own Black Witch, which definitely is bad. So yeah, man, this is not going to be a good video. Sorry guys. Let's win the other 2 at least. So I drank a bit of water. Now let us play with a little bit more of a brain and be careful. We're fighting the underline, mainly magic, so they're going to be running to B with Yuna and Black Witch or something like that, which means they have to close into us, which is fine. Oh, Black Witch and Halloween Little Leela with a reduced cost. I don't like fighting arithmeticians in general just because they have a crazy range, but as the Frederika player there, I can't really complain. To be probably near card, evasion and agility, so they're built for maxed out evasion. Obviously very scary setup. She's pretty squishy, so that's fine. 17 defense, 2 defense. Oh, she's especially squishy. So they have okay, they're not going to be that resistant to our Frederika. That's good. And we seem to be faster than them as well, which is also a good thing. So Revitalize goes off. First buff is cast. Fighting to B, there's always an element of risk. She could potentially use her Perfect Evade every single time we try to attack, and then we will be in trouble. But let's see what happens. They use Illusion, which is fine. My Frederika is pretty accurate, so I'm not that scared of missing the other 2. Like Black Witch I will not miss. They are splitting, which is a good thing for them, not a good thing for me. I have yet to use Knight's Blessing, so let's throw that on our team. And then, should I move into them? Definitely not. They're wind units and magic based, they will destroy the well. I have to play this as a defense line more than an offensive play. This time, Wish for Peace, yeah, they're going to want to close in on me pretty fast, so Wish for Peace will come in handy if I move forward. 1, 2, 3. If she's Arithmetician, she can hit me. If I try to go for the crystal, so I cannot try that, I'll just stay there and be safe as I can be. It also allows me to give everybody some better buffs. So Aimed Fire is out. We have another bit of range up. Now to B plays. Is she going to try to reach me here and then Resistance Field all the way there to close in as fast as she can? That would not be a bad play, but I might be able to stop her if she does that. So it's a bit of a risky play. She might just use bells of her own. Okay, interesting. So she has AP now, but she's not on our team yet. If the Black Witch moves there, I can barrage them, so she has to move 1 square less, or give me the option to hit them both. Although I'll probably just miss to be, so it's not that bad of a move to use. Now, Niv'Lu. I'm going to give everybody a little bit more agility because that's pretty important. And then from there, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. She can hit me. but not the other one. So I'll just move there. Keep the affinity up, but be in a safe spot. Black Witch as an Earth Magician has more range than the Well has, which has been an issue in those matches. It's probably the one reason why I would prefer running Black Witch, but since it doesn't allow me to fight Missile units, it's not as good. It's like a so-so choice. Here we go. What is she casting? Probably Protect on there to be to make her more resilient. Now, from here, no point in advancing and going into their team. They're going to have to come to us very shortly. So we'll just use Dragon Skin and make sure that when they do come to us, we're able to hit them as hard as possible. Then Fred should begin attacking. Can she reach without moving? Yes, only this one. And I don't want to waste a Sharpshoot on somebody that's not to be. What if I Sharpshoot to be? I have to move further, like here? Still can't. They know their positioning pretty well. So you know what? I don't mind. I'm just going to use Poison Arrow. No? Sharpshoot? God damn it. Charge? Charge it is. I should have probably used Mega Charge instead to deal a bit more damage, but it's fine. So Protect on her indeed. Charge takes out half of Black Witch Helena's HP, which means the next arrow will kill her. And if she stays on the crystal, she's not closing in too much. So that's pretty good. And mainly, I did not waste a Sharpshoot charge, because it's our best way of taking out the enemy. Also did not move, conserved some CT, which is pretty good. Only their 2B will play again. She has Protect now, so it's going to take a bunch of hits to take her out. But at least she's low defense, low resistance. Their Black Witch, if she doesn't move, she's she's just staying in our range. Turns off, doesn't know what to do. She can move there, then resistance field all the way here. That would be very fun. That means if she's there, I have a chance to stop. And with, how much is our luck? 568 compared to her own 433. So even if she's really evadey, we do have a decent chance to hit if we're hitting her from the side or from the back. What do you pick, good sir? You have to make a decision. If you don't move into me, I'll keep shooting. Okay, Devotion. Interesting. So, just out of curiosity, I don't think I can hit 18%. So yeah, it's a very unreliable. So we'll just stay here and use, what do we want to use in terms of buffs? I think it's the time for Earthen Invocation, perhaps. Give ourselves some more single target resistance and more damage. And then Lynx, it's your time to shine, or is it? Let's see, I can Dark Haze. Black Witch, not kill her. This has some chance, but the chance to hit is not great. 50% is not something I want to bet on. So what if I just move there and use Horizontal Jump? Is that a kill? It is a kill. So we'll take that, because if the enemy to be goes for our Shadow Lynx, well, we'll have some free time just shooting at her, which is pretty good. Oh my, it's going to take us a bunch of arrows before killing her though. What's her hit chance? Oh my, we need Sharpshoot as well. So, Sharpshoot number 1, Perfect Evade number 1, of course. Anybody did not see that coming? Raise your hand. That's such a bad ability. And it's really bad that it procs there, because now we need all 3 other Sharpshoots to land if we want to kill her. Without counting the fact that they can heal and revive. So we also need to kill little Leela. So what's going to happen? This player, man, Perfect Evade. It's only a 15% chance, but it feels like it procs way more often. Now they're probably going to either try to heal or cast a Protect. The fun thing about revives is you cannot precast them. That would be really cool if you could just move in a position and precast your full life so that when your unit dies you have another shot, but it's not a thing. So Sharpshoot number 2, no Perfect Evade this time, yay. It's kind of sad, really, because if they had not gotten a Perfect Evade there, we would have had a chain, so the second hit would have done a ton more damage. But as it stands, no such luck. So let's just free action again, give Fred some more agility, some more of everything. If their to-be moves or decides to hit her, we can try to hit, but Arthweld is really not useful in this fight. She'll just miss the enemy to-be 15 times. Now let's see, can she cast before Lynx goes? Oh wow, Lynx goes before to be. Ooh, that's pretty, and she goes before a spell goes up as well. So if she tries to full life, we'll stop her or kill her, depending on what's the better. Actually, yeah, she's going into a good position where we cannot stop her. We might be able to kill her still, but we'll have to see. I really want to kill her, or I want her to waste her full life on Black Witch. That'll be pretty good, because if she does that, we will take away Black Witch for the rest of the fight, and the full life as well. So what can I do here? I can try to hit her, but that's not a guaranteed. Oh, I land before they do. That is not great. If I move there and jump here, do I still land before? Yes. Wow, that's very unfortunate. What should I do then? I guess I'll just move back and use it to semi, so that I'm in a safe spot. I will not die to the enemy to be, and even though their full life will go off, we'll have some other chances to hit them. That's a kind of moment where you wish you hadn't leveled jump, because it would make it slower, but the game does not allow you to de-level anything, so we have to deal with that. Now, what are you going to do to be? Your illusion buff is going to run out eventually, but you're going to cast it again. And here is an issue. Our luck up buff on Lynx can only be used once, whereas this ability that they've used can be used several times. Now let's see, we can either choose to hit the Black Witch, take her out before she gets a turn, or we can go for it to be. And both moves are good. Let's see. Poison arrow, oh man, I need to make a No. Damn it! I'm an idiot. Losing a turn here, really, really bad. It's fortunate that Frederika plays again before the enemy to be. Otherwise I would have been, well, anyway, she's not in range, but it's still wasting some 60 points of CT for no reason, so that's really bad overall. The Black Witch can take that, not an issue. She can try to heal, not an issue either. And then can Luelle do anything? I mean, she can't hit the enemy, so no good option in her kit right now. She should just move there, use some kind of buff on everybody, I guess. Law of Preservation might help to survive a little bit, or Earthen Invocation, because we don't have single target resistance on Shadowlinks yet. So let's do that. Then, Milady Lynx, what do you choose to do? Well, could go for a hit on the enemy Black Witch, or the enemy to be, but that's probably going to be a miss. If we do that, she dies before she plays again, and we dodge to Be's turn. That's a ideal scenario. Both enemies cannot hit us, and then we'll take out the Black Witch Helena no matter what, because 5k damage is much more than what they can get. Does she have a re-raise? No, she already died, and that was the previous match. Let's see what happens then. She could try to cast Protect. Protect on herself would be wiser, knowing she'll lose her other character. And then there to be will have the choice to either hit Lynx or try to advance as much as she can. That's not too bad, actually. So precasting probably another Protect. I could go for a Barrage here, but I'm not dealing that much damage to her. I really need to take that one out. So out of my 3 sharpshoots so far, she has dodged 2. Anybody else wants to call that what it really is? A little bit of a bullshit there. Well, not much I can do. I need to look at the CT. That's something I dislike about the game, like the way it handles maps sometimes. I think I'll have to stay there. I still have 30 CD, which means she probably cannot play twice in a row. Oh yeah, she can play twice in a row if she just stops there. No, she doesn't. I'll have a little bit more and I'm faster. So, what can she do? Nothing much. Her best bet here is to just end her turn, I think. Resistance field? Okay, so she's using more CT, but she's moving into a more advantageous position to attack. We kill the Black Witch, which is good. They cast Protect onto B again. No, on herself. Okay, interesting. Not what I thought would happen. Now, do I have any chance to hit? 0%. That is what I would have guessed. So, you know what we do when we can't hit? we reduce her attack. Because why not? And then Fred throws out the final sharpshoot. Because she perfect evaded more than one of them, we're going to be in trouble by the end of the match, which is pretty terrible. That one lands? Yay. Now, do I want to protect? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. She won't be able to hit us because of the height difference there, so that's pretty good. And then, where's she facing? Oh, looks like you're playing it risky. That's only a 50% chance to hit, but it's not terrible. Do I want to use the Dark Haze? Oh, that's 35% chance to hit from there. So I have to move, which means I might as well use Shadow Tether there. Oh, 59%. My heart's beating. Misses. Yay. Okay. Now, I put my units in a way that they can AoE us, which I played a bit too quick. I should have moved one more square behind and then used Dark Haze, because that would have protected us from a potential AoE attack. Because at that point, their to-be is immune to our team, basically, because she perfect evaded 2 out of our 4 sharpshoots. So, what can I do? They lose a turn because they don't know what to do, which is pretty funny. She doesn't have the accuracy to hit Shadowlands, but she could hit Luel for pretty serious damage, so that is done. Oh, attack does not go down. Interesting. I thought it would happen even if the attack were to hit. Either way, she's just a distraction for the enemy, so we lose out Luel. Pretty bad, but then again, understandable. Let's just use something on the remaining one. How does charge look? No damage, supercharge. No damage, and plays after her. Let's just throw Poison Arrow instead. Deal a bit of damage. I'm out of range from to-be. No, I'm not. Let's move right there. And then, can Lynx finish her off? Pretty sure she can, but maybe not. No, she can't, but she can stop, which is fine. Oh, of course. Stop does not land. 87% is not enough to get something in this game. Wow, we might lose. Yeah, well, bad RNG if we lose this. I mean, perfect evading 2 sharpshoots, and then on top of that, dodging a 58% win chance and not getting stopped at a 87% is terrible odds. This should not one-shot us. Yeah, not enough to kill us, so that's as expected. She cannot reach because the best range on to-be's kit is 4 squares, but she could go ahead and try to hit our Shadowlings, which would probably be a kill. What are they going to pick? Pretty sure she'll do that. Her best bet would be to move on the side and then have probably around 50% or a 60% chance to hit. Chooses to go for someone else instead. It looks like they are very averse to taking risks. So I'll take out this one. Phew, she's out. Good. And then I can't run away. There's no way that I get out of to-be's range, so we'll just wait. Now, here we go. What is her chance to hit there? 60%. Hey, it's not bad. It's not enough, though, because Perfect Evade procs for the 3rd time this fight. Now, what's gonna happen? Well, it's her last turn, so she can either kill to-be, and then we win by HP, or hit Shadowlings, not kill her, and we win by remaining units. Chooses to go for Frederika. Of course, our reflex does not proc, right? But we still win, so good enough. Alright, another gunner player. Let's see what happens this time. Last time I lost for a couple of reasons. Shadowlings died before getting the shields off was a good one. I have to be very wary of that from now on. If the enemy Frederika is in range early on, she can potentially one-shot me. Niv'Lu and Mont, so they're running the full gunner combo. This time our team's a lot faster than the enemy team. She could move there and sharpshoot, but it would mean taking a major risk afterwards. Do I feel like they will do that? I feel like they might. It's happened once and I lost because of it, so I think I'll move my Lynx. Oh yeah, very good set of VCs on their team as well. Ow, I feel very scared, so moving to a safe spot. That way they cannot hit us, but we still get our buffs in an AoE, so that's fine. We use aimed fire first. We're going to have an AoE shield, AoE agility buff, so I'm feeling good about this. And if they want to give something to Frederika, she has to move, so she's wasting 20 CT as well. Would have been better if their starting positions were grouped, but I guess they're afraid of getting cheese-bladed or something like that. So they're moving backwards, casting a ton of buffs. I don't feel very... I mean, it's the very interactive gameplay of a team that's built around waiting for us. Fortunately, in this matchup, we have a way of breaking that, so that's what we'll work towards. Should we begin advancing? Hell, why not? I'm very confident that we have to advance, because they've already given us the message. We will wait there forever! Purify, that's a 3-turn barrier. I could wait it out. That might be a wiser way to play. But what do I want to do? If I use aimed fire here, and then move there, where she can be here and barrage me? Yeah, I have to give Duel a little bit more of advance, because right now they are able to hit us pretty easily, I think. Wish for peace? Wish for peace. Again, I'll give Duel one more turn to advance before committing with Shadow Lynx. When I do commit with Lynx, I'll send her there, and Luel will keep moving forward. So for now, let's just wait. They have the occasion to hit Luel. She could use a defense down buff right now, and I could not. If she uses Spider Rain right away, I will not be defense break immune. But with my next turn, I will be. So if they don't recognize that, it's good for me. If they don't, great. So I'll be able to use my immune to defense break so that she does not use Spider Rain. Maybe she didn't have the AP for it. I don't know. I think it's in the 50, but I don't know the exact cost. Now, she could go for a Barrage, or Poison Arrow, perhaps. She chooses Barrage, deals no damage, and wastes her first cast of Barrage, and then moves to lose a bit more CT as well. I am very happy about that. Now I'll use Law of Preservation for some extra defense, and mainly to make myself immune to an enemy, sorry, searching for my words there. To make myself immune to a potential defense break. There we go. From here, they could move in and try to barrage my own Fred. That will probably not be a kill, but it might be. I feel like Luel is not far forward enough yet, so I think I'll just move there. It's a bit harder to hit me, but I do advance a little bit. Law of Preservation is cast, that is good. Now should I move her a little bit forward? You know what? Yes, I will, but I'll move her there. That feels safer, and I can use Dragon Standard to maintain my mobility for the next couple turns. That way she's safe from Sharpshoot. Pretty sure Niv'Lu cannot land a hit on Shadow Lynx. They can keep hitting Luel, but it will take them forever before actually doing something to them. They could use the Spider's Rain like this, though. That would be pretty bad. Yeah, actually they could possibly kill our Fred, but I think their own Fred is not in range. Uses Dispel Spread, removes our defense up, which is fine. She's used up her AP now, so she can no longer drop the Limit Burst anyways. This guy gets into our range. What they don't realize is I can use him to heal, so that's probably what I'll do. And then, well, she should probably use Poison Arrow since their game is to kill Fred right now. Sorry, to kill Duel. Let's see what happens. Barrage again, 1300. So she's now lost half her HP, but the enemy Fred has used 2 out of their barrages, and the other Niv'Lu has actually used a ton as well. So here, Barrage does basically nothing. The best course of action is to wait a turn. If I move there, can I actually reach... I can maybe shoot their Fred next turn, so that's what I'll do. My Luel now goes, moves there. Wow. How about Law of Absorption? Not great. Law of Disarmament? Not great. Devitalizing Glint? Not great. Gift of Knowledge? Pretty good. Well, you know what? I'll drop it. It's one of my only instant cast abilities, so I'm not a fan of using it right away, but the extra Spirit Penetration will be useful, especially on her turn where he has used his Spirit Up buff. Now, what do I want her to do? I want her to move there. That puts her in barrage range, which would use her third barrage. What's her accuracy? Not that high, probably, but it still feels risky. You know what? We have a way to mitigate that. Now she could go for a sharpshoot, but I don't feel like that's going to land. And then same goes. Even if she's hitting me from the side, the enemy Niv'Lu will not deal much damage to us. Oh, I should have actually looked forward because, well, I guess she's really on the line between hitting us from the front or the side, so it doesn't matter, but it would have protected us against Niv'Lu. Niv'Lu's accurate luck is actually higher. Slow arrow. Wow, we're going to lose the well before she does much at this rhythm. Wow, okay, not great. From here, I can be barraged, which is pretty terrible. Can I barrage them? No. So, bad spot. Bad spot. This does not protect me from anything either. Wow, I fucked up my movement. What should I do? Interesting. Well, I mean, nothing much, I guess. I'll just poison arrow Mont. Does not land. Okay, Fred, it's your last chance. Can you deal 1800? I don't think I've seen you do anything that high, but right now there is a chain on the well, so maybe you can. And that would mean my only character that can reach is Lynx. Although their Fred is now low on AP, and they can do a stone throw followed by something else. Uses supercharge. Oh yeah, they're going to kill the well. They all play before the well goes. He can use missile. She can throw another missile attack. What an annoying, shitty matchup. This guy we cannot really kill with our Fred. We have to kill with somebody else. He's going to move there to block me, and Killer Drain Blade takes her out. So we've lost the well. What is their Fred doing then? Nothing? She's probably just wasting some AP, which is fine. Our own Fred cannot do anything because they're still out of range. Wow, yeah, I'm losing this. I don't see how I can get to them and deal enough damage in time. Supercharge misses, uses up a bit of AP, which is critical for us. Now, once I'm there, what can I do? Horizontal jump does not kill. Dark Haze does blind, which is 20%. That's very low, actually. And their Fred is going to play shortly afterwards. What happens if I horizontal jump? I don't dodge Fred's turn. Normal jump? Maybe? No, I don't want to do that. I guess I'll just horizontal jump. Because why not? We need to deal some damage to some of them at some point, otherwise we're just going to lose. We're actually going to lose anyways, but you know. Barrage, only hitting him. And then Mont is going to deal insane damage to Fred. Oh, we can hit her at least, so I guess I'll have to go there. And then finish that one off and hope that Lynx can take out their Fred. One down! 2 to go, but then I've just lost Fred. So that's pretty bad. What is she going to pick? Sharpshoot move back is probably her best bet. And she has 1 square of safety. Yeah, I think so. I think she can move there and be safe. Yeah, she can. So that's something they should recognize. Sharpshoot move there. If they don't recognize that, they're giving me a chance to stop her, which would be pretty good. So Sharpshoot, barely enough to kill. Moves there. Yup. Exactly what I expected and feared. If I move... No. If I move... There. Do I take a turn before Fred? No, I don't. So that's terrible. No way to deal with her. And I also cannot be in the air when Fred plays. So I lost. She still has enough AP, I think, for a sharpshoot. 31. Yes, she does. So even if we blind her, we're not winning this. Yeah, I can't win this. Blind does land, but again, she can sharpshoot me. Although maybe she can't shoot me from this position because she's in a corner. I have to see. I think you need a certain range away from the enemy. From there, she can sharpshoot. Yeah, no, she's fine. And from there, she can sharpshoot. There's no way for me to prevent that. Killer Drain Blade one-shots our Fred, as expected. Mont, if you did not know, is a great carry for just about any team. So yeah, she can hit. Sharpshoot, they win. Could I have played this matchup better? That's something I'll have to think on. I lost 3 of my matches today, which feels like it's not consistent with the other days. The matchups were not great, but I feel like I underperformed as well. In one of the games, I moved well and did not realize I could hit the enemy team, so I stayed in the enemy team's range as well. In one matchup, I lost to the matchup, I think. I could not do better against the Macherie team, so that's fine-ish. And then in this matchup, I feel like I left Luel without enough protection while moving forward. I should have moved forward with my other guys at the same time and giving them a choice, but they just had the option to keep shooting her until she died, and that probably cost me the game. So finishing the day at rank 40 means I officially give up on my goal of landing top 10. Even if I were to win all the other matches until the end of the season, I don't think it's possible anymore. A player has 1,500 points right now, and I have, I don't know how many. So there is a 300 point difference or so, which like they would have to lose a bunch of games, and I would have to win every single remaining game in the season. But they will also keep winning, so I don't think it's very realistic to land a high score. Top 10, maybe, because the top 10 has a lot less points, but feels like it's going to be very tough. Either way, that was it, guys. Hopefully it's enjoyable to watch, even though you watch me making mistakes today, and then I'll try to do better for the next day.